Hello and welcome to Let's Learn to Code, the Scratch series part 2. In this part, I will show you how to change the costumes of your sprites and how to handle one sprite communicating with another. So let's get started. As you can see, I am logged in. This allows me to save all my projects in this folder called My Stuff. If you want to save all your projects online, you may also create an account. And at the end of this part, I will also show you how to share your projects properly. But first, let's get started. So to start a new project, we can either click on New Project in the My Stuff folder or go to Create. Both will bring us to the Scratch editor. So first, we would like to get rid of this sprite. We want to use another sprite. So just like last time, we will delete this sprite. Then we go to the list and I will look for penguin. I mean, it's fairly obvious why. Now, the penguin was animated. Let's show you this again. When I hover my mouse over the penguin, you see it moving. Now this is because it has several costumes. I have my penguin selected. I go to costumes and I can see different costumes. Now, in this editor, you can also redo and repaint your sprites. You can create your own costumes for different projects. You can also just get sprites that are already done as costumes by hovering over this symbol and moving your mouse to what you want to do. You can either upload a new costume, you can get a random costume, you can draw your own, or you can choose from their list. Now, we would like this animation to happen. So what can we do? Basically, we want to change the costume regularly so it looks like the penguin is moving. So first we need an event, of course. So let's say we would like this to happen when we click the flag, which is the standard event as we know. Then we will want to change the looks because, well, costumes are visual. So we can either switch to a specific costume or we can just say next costume. Now, since in this case we have 3 costumes that follow one another, we can just use the next costume. Let's put it there. Now, if we click the flag, it will change to the next costume. But this is somewhat tedious, isn't it? So we need something to control this animation so it does it automatically. So we go to Control, where we have several repeat possibilities. We can repeat it a certain amount of times, or we can repeat it forever. Now, I would like to try the forever loop. So this is called a loop, meaning it will repeat. Forever means it will never stop. Also, you will notice you cannot place another block after it. This is because this will only stop when we actively stop the program. There will never be anything after forever that will run. So let's put next costume in it. Now, I would like you to try out. So this will be your first exercise. Replicate this code, modify the code to your liking, whatever you want to do, experiment with it. You may pause the video now. Great. So let's try. Well, that's a bit fast. On some computers, it may not even show the animation correctly. Don't you worry. There's an easy solution to it. We just need to time it. That's also something we want to control. So, under control, we will have to wait an amount of seconds. Let's put it in front of next costume. Okay, let's play it again. Now that's way too slow. Well, that's no problem. Let's just change the value. Now this looks way better. Now we have created an animation using costumes. This is very flexible and can be used for many projects and games that you want to create. Let's stop this program. Now let's add our friend the polar bear. Here we have polar bear. I would like now that the penguin says hello, waits a small amount of time, and then the polar bear will reply. So we need a way of telling the polar bear when to do something from the penguin. Let's just delete this and this. Good. So when the flag is clicked, we have our penguin selected. When the flag is clicked, we would like it to say hello for 2 seconds. So it will show hello for 2 seconds. After the 2 seconds have passed, it will continue with the next block. This is an event. We want to create an event that the polar bear can capture. So we will broadcast. Broadcast means that we will tell everyone. So we tell every sprite in our project the same message, but only the ones who we tell to actually receive that specific message will also do something with it. Clicking on message 1, we can see that this message 1 is selected. Let's create a new message. Hello. So it is always important that you title your things, that you never forget what it actually does. So basically we should also rename our project. We can go on top here and say penguin and polar bear. Sometimes Scratch doesn't save automatically, like in my case right now. So it says save now. You can click on it and it will save the project. Alternatively, you can also use a keyboard with Ctrl S or Command S on Mac, or you can go to File and click Save Now. Great, now we need the polar bear to receive the message. So we change to the polar bear, and we are still in events, since we want to receive an event. We have here, when I receive something, in this case, hello. It could also be a new message or whatever. So when I receive hello, it should do something. We want it to reply the penguin. Hello, penguin. Now let's try the code. We will start the code. It will say hello for 2 seconds. It will send a message and then it will receive it by the polar bear. Easy, isn't it? Now we can also add motions to it. We can make one character move. We can make the other character move before it sends something. So penguin moved, says something. The polar bear moves after it sends the reply. These were small movements. But already with this, you can make several sprites communicate with each other. This is very practical for making games and animation. So I would like you to create your own animation now. This will be another exercise for you. Create an animation using the message blocks. To share your project, you can just go to the share button. First, make sure that you gave it a proper name. You can then click on share. This will create a shareable page. You can change your title here. You can put in some instructions and some notes and credits, some information. After you filled out all the information, you can share the project URL by going to copy link and copy this URL, and you can share it with your friends. Below all that, you also have a comment section that you can turn on or off. And that's it. That's how you can share your projects from scratch. If you want to share it with me and other viewers, you can always join my Discord server, the link is in the description, and share your projects in the Scratch channel. So I hope to see you for the next part.